Hey everybody, happy Friday. Feliz Viernes, Feliz Sexta-feira. I hope everyone had a great week and has a great weekend ahead. Being honest, my week was not so great. Been fighting a cold. I'll get to a hint on that later. Still. And then it's just a lot of chaos out there because a lot of people just don't want to do the right thing. I'm going to leave it at that. But because of that chaos, because of the stress that comes from it, I took today's session and I used it as an opportunity to, kind of meditate, as it were. Use it as kind of like a Zen experience. I'm going to butcher the name of the book. It's like Zen and the Art of Motorcycle Maintenance or something like that. And apologies for not knowing it exactly. And I've not read the book, but I understand the premise of it. The idea that you go after some meaningful endeavor that's got some sort of legitimate payoff, but also get you to kind of focus and immerse yourself in the process. And that's kind of where the real improvements are made, getting to know yourself a little bit better. So as corny as it sounds, I do that a lot when I'm out here in the garage, out here in the Flab Lab. Today was one of those days. I really needed to get in here, kind of put the blinders on and just make myself better. And that's what I did. I just focused on every single rep as best I could, making sure sets were consistent, reps were consistent, just everything felt right. Took the opportunity. Nothing was really heavy, right? I did 290 for 5x5 on trap bar and 275 for 5x5 on sumo. Took the opportunity to superset that with shrugs. Great thing to do if you're working kind of light deadlifts, light pulls. You got the weight on the bar, do some shrugs. Get some meat on your traps. But yeah, just really took the opportunity today in about an hour, a little less, kind of just focus in, clear my mind, and try and make myself better. Because if I can make myself better, learn a little bit more rather about me, and what I can do and what my limits are and how good I can be at things, that's going to make me better as a person and hopefully influences, the sphere of people around me, as it were. So if you're out there and you're kind of having a tough day, or, people talk about, how lifting, makes them feel better. I think that's part of the mechanism, right? We're working on making ourselves better. Maybe we don't articulate it all the same way, but I think that's a lot of what really that mechanism is. So yeah, I had to do that today. Today's just a day that I was in the gym, working out more for my mental health than my physical health. And that's okay. Last thing I want to leave you with, my helpful hint for the day. So I talked about, I've been fighting a cold for about the last week. I started picking something up last week, into last week. Never got too bad. I saw a lot of people at work getting sidelined by it. Pretty bad congestion, bad, like stuff spreading to the upper respiratory system. The medicine that you need is usually out there. Personally, and I'm not a doctor, I use like the real Sudafed, I use Mucinex, and I use the Flonase. I just start hitting that stuff early, and it's kept it pretty much at bay. I've had no real hardcore congestion. Nothing's gotten onto my ears because that's where it's really bad. And then my lungs have stayed cleared so I can still do what I want to do. All right, it's enough for today. Again, hope everyone had a good week. Hope you have a great weekend ahead. And I'll say it again, happy Friday, Feliz Viernes, and Feliz Sexta-feira. Peace.